So, John, coming from Z Studios, it's the Bengal Files, and this is the official trailer we're going to be reacting to. I was just reading the synopsis there. This is obviously from the makers of the Kashmir Files, John. Something that's always a name that's always cropped up on our other channel when we were doing the reactions over there from our audience and recommending it. But again, it was one of those productions we just couldn't get a hold of here in the United Kingdom, unfortunately. Saying that, Z Studios are doing this, so I'm hoping in some way we can access this film because it does sound very interesting.
Yeah, it does. You kind of fill me in, Stephen. It's about, obviously, a genocide of Hindu people. I don't know how you even say that, but it's based on a Hindu genocide that happened. And again, I'm coming in completely ignorant, but obviously genocide in all forms is abhorrent and to be learnt from. And it's important that you tell stories like this to inform future generations, educate, and hopefully it doesn't get repeated again. So, be interesting as a relative newcomer to this to learn what happened. So obviously there has been genocides in the past, sadly. Armenian, Rwandan, there's been a couple other ones that I can't rhyme off the top of my head, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the tone is here, how they handle it. Is it going to be a sort of documentary kind of thing where it's very straight-edged facts flying the wall? Is it going to be something more Hollywoodised, Bollywoodised, whatever you want to call it, where it's kind of, it's turned into a larger-than-life feature film kind of scenario? It'll be intriguing to see how they handle it. It's always tricky with that subject matter to get it right. Having said that though, if you have any issues seeing this reaction on the channel, go to the link below in the description for Patreon. You'll be able to watch it over there free of charge. That's how we circumvent the bastards trying to block and claim the content and deny the community the opportunity to see our reactions. But Stephen, shall we press play? And a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Play.
बेटा अपना नाम बताओ।
तैमूर।
लेकिन सोचो सन 2050 जब ये इंडिया का पहला युवा माइनॉरिटी प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनेगा तब हमारी डेमोक्रेसी की कितनी बड़ी जीत होगी।
ये भारत नहीं है, ये पश्चिम बंगाल है। पश्चिम बंगाल यहाँ पे 2 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन चलता है, एक हिंदुओं का और दूसरा ये मुसलमानों का।
जिन्ना मेरे भाई, भारत का मुसलमान तो कन्वर्ट है, पहले तो सब हिंदू ही थे ना, हमारा डीएनए एक है।
नो मिस्टर गांधी, हिंदू मुस्लिम एक नहीं है। आप वेदों को मानते हैं, हम कुरान को मानते हैं, आप लाखों भगवान को मानते हैं, हम सिर्फ अल्लाह को मानते हैं।
पाकिस्तान से दिल नहीं भरा तो जिन लोगों को होना नहीं चाहिए, इसलिए डायरेक्ट एक्शन डे मना रहा है। भारत हिंदुओं का राष्ट्र है और इस युद्ध में हिंदू हार रहे हैं। जीत कौन रहा है? जिन्ना, क्योंकि हम सब नशे में चूर हैं और इस नशे का नाम है गांधी की अहिंसा। पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।
दे देते ना थोड़ा सा बंगाल उनको, एक जमीन का टुकड़ा ही तो है।
अगर बंगाल पाकिस्तान को दे दोगे तो क्या बंगाली संगीत, बंगाली भाषा, बंगाली खाने को भी दे दोगे? बंगाल को मारोगे तो भारत भारत नहीं रहेगा। जमीन का टुकड़ा नहीं, इंडिया का लाइट हाउस है बंगाल।
And of course, I think it did give it
illegal immigrants 10% हो जाते हैं, तो ये वोट बैंक बन जाते हैं। 20% हो जाने पर ये अपने राइट्स की डिमांड करते हैं और 30% होते ही नई कंट्री की डिमांड करते हैं।
जो पार्टीशन 1947 में शुरू हुआ था वो आज तक चल रहा है और कभी खत्म ही नहीं होगा।
क्यों आज किसी भारतीय की जान की कोई कीमत नहीं है? क्यों आजादी के 80 साल बाद भी हम उसी कम्युनल पॉलिटिक्स से लड़ रहे हैं? क्या हम आजाद हैं? और अगर आजाद हैं तो इतने बेबस क्यों हैं?
like the aesthetics, man. I like the way it's shot, I like the colour balance, it's really muted.
ये पार्टीशन आज खत्म नहीं, शुरू हुआ है. It's an unfinished project.
Yeah.
विश्व एक खेल है. लोग मरते हैं, देश जलता है, खेल चलते रहता है.
Very harrowing trailer, John. Yeah.
तू बता सकता है इसमें से We the people of भारत कौन है? भारतीय तो है.
Wow,
I'd
this
love
looks
to watch
incredible.
that.
Yeah.
I would love to watch that. That looks fantastic. I'm just looking at the technical stuff in the trailer. The colour palette's very muted. It's quite kind of matches the vibe of the story in a lot of ways. It's an interesting aesthetic they went for. It's transporting you back to that time. Which obviously a lot of great World War II movies have been successful in doing, just through obviously cameras and the way they've shot it and the way that they've chosen to present the colours and whatnot. It's a really interesting trailer there, and I'm now going to search up things because I made a complete arse of something in the middle of a trailer.
John, I mean, listen, as much as we enjoy a good film trailer, it's also a good educational process as well for us coming from Glasgow. But John, it does say Z Studios, it's coming from, and it's a worldwide release. I would go and see this in the cinema if we can get our hands on it here in Glasgow, because for one thing, obviously, to be educated on this situation, and two, cinematically, it looks a well put together piece of work as well. John, there's certain degrees of violence in there, but what I did notice with the edit was they pulled away from anything gore, if you like. You know, it was very quick shots, but it was pulled away just at the split second, you know, and we talked about it on our live show last night as well, John, in terms of Reservoir Dogs. You know, there's a lot of violence that does not exist. It's only in people's minds, the way it was shot, and I was kind of getting those vibes there as well. The violence obviously does exist, but in terms of, obviously, from an artistic point of view, the director's chosen, for the trailer at least, not to show too much, but get the message across.
Yeah, I mean, there's violence in there, but it's not gratuitous. It's showing you what happened, but it's not going in heavy.
It's brutal. Yeah, it's very brutal. But John, I'm certainly on board to see this in the cinema if we can get it over here in Glasgow, because I would certainly sit and watch this. This is my type of film, you know, something historical. John, we watched, I'm trying to remember the one we watched with, I'm blanking on the lead actors, but a very harrowing one. We did the watch along for it. Yeah, Sardarudam, a phenomenal film. And I said at the time, John, I don't know how old it was by the time you watched it, but I said I would have loved to have saw this in the cinema. So we've got an opportunity, hopefully.
What's his name? I'm blanking. Vicky Kishal. That's Vicky Kishal, isn't it? Yeah, Vicky Kishal. Yeah. Oh, Steve, I was thinking about Bangladesh and obviously East Pakistan, and that's quite near West Bengal. So I was thinking about that, and obviously the troubles there, and obviously there was a tragic typhoon and tidal wave that struck there, and thousands and thousands of people lost their life, and also then that led to power vacuum and it becoming its own separate state. So, I mean, it's a really interesting part of the world in terms of history, the way that things were set up. Also, the British Empire doing what they do best, going in and wrecking a country, thinking they're bringing civility and sort of diplomacy to the country, and then just basically leaving the door ajar and buggering off and letting the people who are obviously stuck there and live there and it's their actual land, letting them deal with it afterwards. And you've seen that as post-partition, absolute chaos breaking out, genocides happening, natural disasters, violence.
John, there was a shot there. There was a drone shot flying over that city there, and it showed you the Union Jack.
Yeah.
You know, that was purposely put there for this narrative.
It was the British Empire that caused a lot of all the problems. Everywhere they fucking go. And then you've got absolute clown shows even to this day saying that it was a positive thing. Yeah, maybe for the people who were getting rich off of it, but it certainly wasn't a positive thing for the people in India and the people in other parts of the world, like Ireland and whatnot, who had to live under their tyranny. So, yeah, ultimately, it all goes back to perfidious Albion and Great Britain. Nothing fucking great about it. But I digress, man. What is your thoughts on the Bengal files? I can't even speak properly. Thoughts on the concept, on just the makers. Stephen's gone, so I'll just finish the actual video at this point. It times out. I bring Stephen in via Discord and it times out every single time. Thoughts on it, share your thoughts down below about that. Anything at all you want to share, down below in the comment section. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications straight to your eyes. Stephen's back again. And until the next time, what's left to be said is thank you for watching this, and bye-bye.